Hello, friends, and welcome to day 9 of Godly Counsel for a Successful Year. I want to believe that you're already being blessed by the ones we've discussed. And don't forget, we are traveling for the whole January for the 31 days of this month. We want to take as much counsel as possible that will help us to run through the year. That is why we are dedicating the entire month of January to do that. And today is the day 9. Once again, I want to thank you if you've been following us from the start. And if today is your first time, please note that this is day 9. There have been 8 previous episodes, and I will encourage you to visit them as they will be a blessing to you. So I want to read from the book of Proverbs chapter 4, verse 23. And I'll read from the New King James Version, and I'll read also from the New Living Translation. The New King James Version says, "Guard your heart with all diligence, for out of it proceeds the issues of life." The NLT says, "Guard your heart above all else, for it determines the course of your life." The interesting thing about this scripture we just read now is that it brings us to the consciousness of our realities that many of us are not aware of. That reality is the fact that your heart is the center of your life. And look at what the Bible said. The Bible said, above all else. Above all else. You see, the thing is this, that every one of us, there are things that we treasure in life. If you live in a room, if you live in a house, I believe you do. When you are going out, you lock your door. And that is because you have some treasures you don't want unauthorized access to. The Bible is now saying, more than how you guard those your treasures, your car, your bank account, your phone, your iPad, your properties, wow, that are above all else, guard your heart. He says, because that is where your life starts. You see, the godly counsel for the 9th day is guard your heart. You have to be intentional about what you allow to get into your heart. And there are gateways to our heart. Chiefly is our eyes, our ears, and also our mouth. Do you know that nothing shapes your life much more than what you see and what you hear? You should know that the content that you watch and you listen to are all programming your heart. And then that is what it will give you back in your life. The Bible says in the book of Proverbs chapter 23 verse 7, that as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. That is to say that what affects the way you think is the content of your heart. So if you don't want the outcome to be wrong, you have to look at the input level, which is the things that program you on the outside. Don't give yourself over to people to dump things on you, to dump bad news, to dump junks into your heart, because whatsoever enters your heart has entered your life. So you have to protect your life by protecting your heart. That is the godly counsel for today. So as you travel this year, don't forget that it's your responsibility to protect your heart. You know, a boat will never sink because of the water it is sailing on. It is the water that enters into it. Don't allow people to put things into you that will sink you this year. And I pray for you that as you go about your business this year, God will help you to be in the consciousness of this truth, that at every given time, you are conscious to protect the things you allow to get into your heart. And that will ultimately affect your outcome. I'll stop here today again to continue tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, to turn on the notification bell. Until tomorrow, God bless you and do have a wonderful day.